What's up, guys? Okay, so I am doing the Whole30 diet, and this is week 2 of the Whole30 diet. Okay, so my mom had this idea, and because we were talking, and I was like, people put almond butter in smoothies, and she's like, what about an almond butter with almond milk and banana smoothie? I'm like, oh, that does sound good. And we have a ton of strawberries that are like half rotten. So I cut out the good parts of the strawberries so we wouldn't have to throw them away because they're expensive this season. And I put those in there, and two frozen bananas and some almond milk and 2 spoonfuls of almond butter. Holy crap-a-moly. Oh, and a little bit of water and some ice cubes. It's so good. This is like dessert. This is like my new dessert. Although it is like 10 o'clock at night. Or at night. Yeah, at night. In the morning. So yeah. Hi guys. Okay, so it is later in the night, and I want to give you guys kind of an update. I feel really good about today, up until this point. I actually ended up not having lunch. I was like completely satisfied. I started getting hungry around 5:30. I got home from work, and I decided to reward myself for like doing so good today. And I had a glass of orange juice, and because I'm trying to keep those special occasions, I'm gonna go ahead and still have them though. And then because we waited so long for dinner and I was so hungry, I went ahead and had a banana and an apple. But we're having a family fire tonight, and we're having other people are having hot dogs, and I love hot dogs so much. So like I literally started tearing up because like I really want a hot dog, and for like 30 minutes I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what, I'll have like a paleo sausage. I don't really like sausages. I'll have a paleo sausage with Whole30 ketchup, and I'll put it in a bun and pretend it's a hot dog. And then I realized I can't have the bun, and so I just started crying about it. And like I'm not crying now, but I want a hot dog so bad. I love hot dogs. Like for me, it's like fruit, tacos, sour cream, hot dogs. Like I love hot dogs. I would literally, I want a hot dog. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we brewed, or Dad brewed.
Where is it?
It's behind you.
So I need your.
Okay, so Dad brewed the 100% pure cocoa bean coffee for us to have. He does not think I'll like it. I don't think I like it.
Whoa, this is a weird perspective. Maybe I should look at the actual drink.
Okay, that's enough. I'm worried about not liking it.
Oh.
I'm just smelling it.
Give us the smell. What's the smell?
It smells like watered down hot chocolate. But like expensive hot chocolate.
Mm.
It also smells like the kind that has marshmallows in it.
Mm.
I bet I'm gonna burn my tongue.
Mm.
You keep saying So what film guys do? Normally they just giggle behind the camera. Okay. That tastes like coffee. Wait. Oh, I love that. Because I've actually started really liking black coffee again.
Again?
Well, I liked it when I was little.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I used to drink my black coffee.
That's good. Have you tried it yet?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, guys? Okay, so it is Friday the 10th. So today is the day that most people quit their diet, and I haven't had more of an issue than I have been just because my last few days have been pretty good. But it is like 5 o'clock, and I am made myself a huge Caesar salad. I did not have lunch, or a real lunch. I had like 2 almonds and like a apple in between classes. And during a class, I was literally dancing with an apple in my hand. It did not go well. So But I haven't, and then I had a really small breakfast this morning, so, yeah, I'm eating. I made myself a giant, literally half of a head of lettuce in this. Yeah, it's a huge salad. And I'll probably still be hungry after this. I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably will end up having a second dinner just because I haven't eaten that much today. So yeah. Hi guys. Okay, so it is like an hour later, and I was in the bathroom and I was washing my hands, and I noticed, because I'm wearing like a crop top, I look so fit, and you can kind of see like an outline that you can normally like only see in like the morning. You know, like normally, I don't know, I might not put this in because I'm like showing my stomach and everything, but I feel like I still have a little bit of a belly, but since I ate that huge salad and I have been drinking, I'm crazy, okay, been drinking applesauce, which is something I used to do, but just because, I don't know, it's just something that I can like, I don't know, this is like the 4th or 5th applesauce thing I've gone through, in 10 days, but like since I'm doing that and like I'm eating, but like my stomach is like tight, so I'm like starting to feel like a body difference, which is super cool. We aren't supposed to weigh ourselves, but my mom and my dad did. I actually did yesterday too. I've lost a pound. I'm not doing this for like weight or anything. I'm doing this for like the health reasons. But my dad lost 10 pounds in less than 10 days because he weighed himself a few days ago. And my mom has lost 5 pounds. That's insane. Like, I know like numbers aren't everything, especially with like weight. But it's just like a simple, easy explanation of how extreme and like amazing this can be. So yeah, that's just really cool.
Okay, so Dad just made this amazing fish that, just saying, this is gonna be, we can eat this all by ourselves. I'm going to.
Want green onions?
No. Look at how amazing this is. Oh my gosh. It does not taste like a Whole30 meal at all.
This is not a diet meal. This does not taste healthy, but it is fish. I'm so happy we don't have anyone else here tonight. So it is Sunday night, and we have some of the fish, the same recipe that we used last time, with some Brussels sprouts and then a potato with pico de gallo on it, bacon and some ghee, and then a lemon. What's up, guys? Okay, so if I am talking weirdly or like spitting, it's because I just got cavities filled, but I really want to edit and all that fun stuff, so I'm making a outro for this. So week 2, things are going a lot better. However, I don't feel like I want to do a halfway through update, because today, I think it's the 15th? 14th? It's the 14th. So tomorrow will be exactly halfway through. And so I want to make like a halfway through how I'm feeling. This past week, I feel I'm getting more comfortable with it. I'm getting more used to it. Like, I'm not feeling like I need to break it or anything like that. I'm like, I can make it through. It's only 30 days. Then I get to like add things in. I'm having a difficulty right now because I am gaining weight and I'm not looking as great. Like, at the beginning of this week, I realized, or maybe it was last week, the end of last week, my body looked amazing. Like the best it ever has. Well, not has, but the best it could, you know? And I was feeling like still kind of rocky, but I was looking great. And my body's really messed up about how I'm feeling, and so that's why I'm doing that. And now, circle of life, it's Shark Week, or about to be Shark Week, and so my body is acting like it does on Shark Week, and so, it's not the greatest. I feel like my skin might be better, I'm not really sure about that. I have settled into habits. I have an addiction to bananas and applesauce, basically living off of it. Had to sit down with my dad and have a talk about how many bananas I'm having. So I'm trying to cut down on bananas. I'm trying to keep it to like 2 a day. If it's an emergency, 3, especially with this week, like, okay. And then I'm trying to keep, well, applesauce, I don't even know it. I don't even, whatever. So, I definitely have abandoned the whole fruit thing. But other than that, I feel like my portion control has been really, really good. What else? Sorry, this is really blocky. My brain is like absolutely dead, but I really want to edit. So, I feel like I can do it. My attitude has definitely changed. So that's good. I've definitely settled into habits. Like, I've really enjoyed my iced coffee with almond milk in it. I'm loving that. I haven't had a smoothie all week, which is odd. I probably will make one soon. I just haven't. I've gotten sick of eggs. So I've been taking a break from eggs the past like 3 or 4 days. And so having smaller breakfasts. So I've been definitely getting into a routine. But I haven't noticed, so if you're just meeting me, I've been having stomach issues ever since I can remember, of just like really bad stomach aches. Sometimes it connects to my anxiety, sometimes it's like a real issue that most people have, and sometimes it's unexplainable, and I'll go through weeks where I don't eat, or I do eat, but I'm like, I just survive off of like little tiny portions. That's really not healthy, but I'm not hungry, and when I eat I get horrible stomach aches, so I just eat as much as I can and when I can. So I've definitely gotten into a habit of, I always have a snack in my bag because I get really hangry. I always have a snack in my bag, and I always eat whenever I am hungry, and then sometimes I'm not hungry, so I don't really have a good eating schedule. Along with, I get stomach aches, and we've done blood draws, we've tried to see like if I'm allergic to anything, and we haven't been able to really narrow it down, and so we were hoping that doing this whole like eliminating for 30 days, seeing if that helped, to see if it is caused by food, then, you know, like we would be able to know, we would be able to, you know, we'd be able to figure out if it's related to food or if it is my gut and if there's an issue. However, I feel I'm not having, the problem is I've lived with it so long that I don't notice really. Like, we just decided that it was something we want to really look into this past like year, maybe 2 years, because I've realized how like bad it is that I'll go for random times, all like for 2 weeks I'm barely eating, and like realizing how horrible that is for my body, and like the unbalance of that is just so horrible. But it's just how I live, and it's not, you know, it's not something, it's not like, oh, I'm starving myself. Like, believe me, I'm a stress eater too. That's the other thing I realized this week, or not this week, well, yeah, the past like week and a half, I realized how much of a stress eater I am, and how much I'm like, I just want to sit down and eat food, like, which is also really unhealthy. And it's interesting to see how those things really control you, and the habits that you get into, and how quickly you can build those habits. Like, how much there was even after a few days, like every meal I'd have a banana, like at the end of the meal, and that was how I wrapped up my meal, and that was how I told my body I'm done eating. And how easily, like after like 2 days, it was like every meal I'm like craving a banana, I need a banana, or I'm still hungry and I'll just keep snacking. But my banana is like my end point, which is why I have been eating so many bananas. So it's just, I'm still exploring. I was talking to my dad about it, and I think we kind of decided I won't know if I'm not having stomach issues till the end, because I have been living with it, and so I can't exactly tell. And I've tried to pay more attention, and I feel like I have been having less random ones after eating, maybe, but like I can't for sure say that, so I don't really know. Yeah, okay, so that's my struggle. I'll update you. This has probably made this a really long video. Sorry. I don't know, me rambling. I'm gonna, oh my gosh. My brain is so dead. I had a huge math midterm. So yeah, thank you for sticking around with me week 2. Sorry I did not video so much food. However, I think it's probably good because this whole thing, rambling, ramble. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I swear this is not because of the food. It's because of the day I've had. It's been very, very stressful. So sorry, my mom has been texting me. So, oh, also, if you haven't noticed, about halfway through this vlog, the quality has hopefully gotten so much better. I hope it didn't mess up. The change or anything wasn't weird. I got a iPhone 7, and instead of an iPhone 5S to vlog on, I'm vlogging on my iPhone 7, which will be so much easier. It'll be so much nicer. Like, you can see all the acne. Look at that. I hate myself so much right now. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I might just go take a nap. I don't even know, guys. I will have all the recipes that I really enjoyed this week. I'll try to put those down below. Yeah, stay tuned for the next week's video because that'll be super duper fun. I'm sorry for this last blobbering half. If you enjoyed it, wow. Like, wow. I honestly probably won't watch most of this while I'm editing. So this was probably all unedited. Yeah, because this is cringy. Oh my gosh, it's almost 10 minutes long. Okay, guys. Bye. Kisses. Mwah. I don't, nah.